Okay, so like I said, this is in row echelon form. We want reduced row echelon form. And reduced row echelon form has the upper triangular array at zeros as well. Next item of business, let's focus on getting that to be a 0. Okay? We're going to be able to make that a 0 right here by taking a -3 times row 2 to get, no, not -3, sorry. It's already -3. So, y'all, what do we want? We want +3 times row 2 added to row 1 to change that into a new row 1. Okay? 3 times row 2. 0 times 3 is 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times -5 is a -15. Okay, there's 3 times row 2. Watch the magic that happens when I recopy row 1 and add those together. So 3 times row 2 added to row 1 gives me 1, a 0, -6, and 2. That's my new row 1. Okay? So let me write that as my new row 1. My new row 1 is right here. 1, 0, -6, augmented with a 2. Now, rows 2 and 3 do not change. We still have 0, 1, 2, -5, and 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay? Now, our next thing that we want to do is to get a 0 both here and here. All right? Let's go ahead and work on getting the 0 right here. Okay? Now, the pivot number that I'm using to accomplish that is that leading 1 in the 3rd row. So check this out. If I take a +6 and multiply that by row 3, add that or combine it to row 1 to get my new row 1, I'm going to get the 0 up there that I want. Check me out. 6 times row 3 is 0, 0, 6, and that also happens to be 0. Row 1, copy row 1 down carefully. 1, 0, -6, 2. I'm going to add those together. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 and a -6 is 0. That's why I was doing that. And 0 and 2 is 2. So now my new augmented matrix, okay, too much. My new augmented matrix with the new row 1 that I have, new row 1 is 1, 0, 0 augmented with 2. Okay? My second row didn't change. It is still 0, 1, 2, -5. My third row is still 0, 0, 1, 0. All right? Now, my last thing I need to do is I need to get this number right here to be a 0. Again, I'm going to use this pivot number of 1 right here that's directly below that to get that accomplished. Okay? To turn that entry into a 0, I can make that happen if I take a -2 times the row 3 added to row 2 to get my new row 2. Okay? So, -2 times row 3. Y'all, that's just going to be 0, 0, -2 augmented with 0. Right? -2 times row 3. Row 2 is 0, 1, 2, -5. I am going to add those together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. That's the whole reason I did it. And 0 and negative 5 is negative 5. Okay? So now my matrix with the new row 2. Row 1 is still 1, 0, 0, augmented with 2. New row 2 is 0, 1, 0, augmented with negative 5. And the last row is still 0, 0, 1, 0. And y'all, what this means, x is equal to 2. It's 1x plus 0y plus 0z is equal to 2. So, x is equal to 2. Y is equal to negative 5. And 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to 0. There's your solutions. So the solution set, if they wanted us to write that as an ordered triple, would be 2, negative 5, 0. It takes a little bit to get, maybe not a little bit, a lot bit to get this in what is called reduced row echelon form, but man, is it worth it. All right? Satisfaction right there.